Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's Made Up in May video is on this, it's the soft smoky eye, soft glam, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. It's a style I've not been able to master, but my friend like posted in a group chat how she does it, and I tried her technique today and it worked and I'm so happy. Her name is Brodie Allison on Instagram. I am going to put her details down below, so do check her out because she does some cracking looks. And yeah, thank you Brodie for making me fall in love with this style. So if you want to see how I did this, please keep on watching. So the palette that I'm using is the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette. I'm only using two shades. It's this dark warm brown and this mustard yellow, so any colours that you've got similar to that, because I've got them in other palettes as well, I just really wanted to use this palette, will be perfect for this look. Brush that I'm using first is a Morphe E36 brush. It's just a really short stubby pencil brush, and I just thought it'd be perfect just to get a preciser, that's not a word, is it? And I'm doing it in a rounded shape, but I'm keeping it quite tight, if you notice, compared to my usual looks. So because this is my darkest shade, when I bring it around here, it's going to go on my actual lid, as opposed to being out here where I normally blow it out. I'm going to keep it more tight. And if, like me, you feel like you've gone a bit too far in, get a fluffy brush with a bit of concealer on and just wiggle it away. And then once I'm happy with that shape and the pigmentation, I'm going to take the mustard yellow shade on my Kitco My Precise Crease brush. This is just such a good brush. Since starting this series, I've realised how amazing this brush is. I'm placing it on the edge of the brown, but I'm keeping it quite tight. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used the brown on, a teensy weensy bit of the brown, but like literally just a dab. And I'm going to blend along where they, probably under my eye, I'm going to blend where they meet, just to blend in the brown to the yellow. And I place my colour down and then softly tickle the edges. It's a soft tickle. And then back in with the yellow. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is a Spectrum B06 brush, and I'm going to buff along the edge of that yellow. And because I want this really blended, I'm not too fussed about my placement. So it's just to make sure the edges are all blended out. So I'm happy with that blend there. The next thing I'm going to do is take a flat synthetic brush. This is an XO Beauty Crease Detail brush. Any similar brush like this that can do some buffing is perfect. And I'm going to take some of my base that I've got left on my hand that I did my, lid base for. And I'm going to plonk it right in the centre here. And slowly start to work up. Once I've got that initial product on, I wipe off what's left on my brush. I don't want any more on my brush. I'm going to use what's left on my lid, and I'm slowly going to drag it all around so I get this rounded shape here. Ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen. And also when I'm doing this, once I've like blended in that much that I've done, I open my eye like I do when I do a cut crease, because it just tells me where the natural shape would be. But because I've got hardly any product on, it's not doing it as a structured line. So then I know that I can take what's that shape and work with it. So it's softly blended those edges without having too much product on. And then because it's dragged some of the brown shadow into it as well, it gives it that nice gradient, which is perfect for what we're going for. Right, so without putting anything else on, just the base that we've just used, I'm going to take Gatsby by Peaches and Cream, which is a gorgeous, it's like a muted gold, but it looks so stunning on the lid. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Luxe Classic Shader by Zoeva. So it's flat, but it's quite fluffy. And taking a little bit of the pigment, I'm going to place it at the bottom of my lash and then start to work it up, the same as I did with the concealer. So all along the bottom, and then I slowly start to drag it up. And I stretch my eye when I get to the top bit, because I do have like a hood that folds over, just to make sure that I've covered all that concealer with the pigment, because I don't want any concealer peeking through. Right, so I've cleaned up my under eye, I put some concealer there, and I've also put a brown eyeliner in my waterline. I didn't bother showing you because I find waterlines gross, so I didn't know if anyone else wanted to see that anyway. But I'm taking a flat shader brush by Spectrum. This is the A13 with that dark brown shade that I used. And I'm going to smudge that right close to my lash line. And then taking the My Kit Co My Precise Crease brush, I'm going to buff that under that brown. Again, keeping it quite tight. And if, like me, age is getting to you, I have to stretch my bottom because my lines make it so that shadow can't go in them. You've got to do what you've got to do. When I get here, I am going to sort of join it up with the top so that it's all a nice flow. And then I'm going to go back in with that Spectrum fluffy brush again and just buff along the bottom and just make sure it's all buffed out here. I'm going to go in with some of the Ofra Cosmetics Star Island. Just on my inner corner. And I did put a bit on my brow bone and then sort of blended it out. I don't know if you can still see it because I went a bit like crazy there. But I've decided now that whilst I'm filming, I'm actually going to put some of this shade on my inner corner. It's got like a green tint to it, and I thought it'd be quite cool. Yeah, definitely I like that. And then no additional product on my Kit Co brush. I'm just going to blend that into the shadows. I'm going to go and do the rest of my face and put some lashes on. The lashes I'm wearing today are the Temptress Whispit by House of Lashes. And I will be back to show you the final look. So guys, that's the finished look. What do you think? I mean, it's so simple, like literally 2 eyeshadows and a shimmer. I'm like, I can't even. I'm going to try this with different colours as well and play around with it because I think it'd look really nice, like with blues and purples. I think it looks stunning. So yeah, I'm really excited. And it was it's really pretty. I really like it. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Remember, we're doing the the shapes now. And I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.